The redesigned and upgraded St. Peter's Main Road was ceremonially opened 5th November 2025 when members of Cabinet joined members of the St. Peter's community for the opening of the multi-million-dollar main road. The St. Peter's Main Road was considered to be a neglected and important artery of connecting with multiple destinations on the island. And with the growing residential and commercial activity in the area, the need for proper road infrastructure was deemed critical by Prime Minister Dr. Terrance, the parliamentary representative for St. Peter's in Constituency number 8. Addressing various matters during his remarks, Prime Minister explained why it was crucial to upgrade access to communities of St. Peter's.
Let me say why this road is also important, apart from all the technical things that were mentioned, is that this road is helping us to build a modern community. A modern community of St. Peter's that will be, of course, well designated. It will be well designated as the great state of St. Peter's. That term I used because I wanted to highlight how important St. Peter's is in the development of St. Kitts and Nevis. You know, before, maybe a couple decades ago, and the elders, my elders are here, when St. Peter's was an area that was looked down on. You remember that? When people never used to want to come to St. Peter's to live, because they thought it was a deprived community, a community that lacked development. Well, I said that that had to change. And it had to change because this area's development is not only for itself. The development of this area means the development of the whole of St. Kitts and Nevis. And so that is why this will contribute significantly to our overall development. Look at mornings when you come out. You see the line of cars. That line that stretches all the way from up Stapleton all the way down to the F.T. Williams Highway. That means that significant development is taking place in St. Peter's. When you have all these road networks that stretch so far, and these roads are not in good stead to ensure that our people can have good access between St. Peter's and town, that would help commerce to flourish, that will help socio-economic development. When that is deprived, you are not only depriving St. Peter's, you are depriving the whole of St. Kitts and Nevis. And that is why we decided that this road must be done.
The road's construction was carried out by local contracting firm Rock and Dirt, with engineering and project management carried out by the Public Works Department of the Ministry of Infrastructure. Among the upgrades were the inclusion of major underground drainage, the construction of sidewalks, widening of the road in many areas, the implementation of a traffic control roundabout, the construction of multiple retaining walls, and the installation of road lighting and traffic markings. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.